Good afternoon, everybody. Well, evening. It's the night time to talk about some anime, and we're going to talk about My Dress Up Darling Season 2, Episode 3. Now, I wanted to cover this way when it aired, but I couldn't because I was out at a Japan Village, the book off in Brooklyn, and on Sunset Park. And you probably guys don't know me, but I was the guy with the anime hot take guy. I was the guy with my anime hot take signs. And don't worry, I'm doing it again. Anime NYC is my next convention, and I'm going to go in on it with more hot takes to go around. Now, next topic. Okay, My Dress Up Darling is top tier in the rom-com department. Up there with the Rent-A-Girlfriends of the world, the Nisekoi of the world. Because this show, you learn a lot. You see, we don't watch My Dress Up Darling because of Gojo. We don't watch My Dress Up Darling because of Marin Kinigawa, even though it's Kinigawa's show. But this is why I like this show. Because like 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, everybody loves a good cosplaying. Everybody loves cosplaying. No matter if it's a male, female, any gender, doesn't matter. We all love cosplaying. And there are times when I go to conventions, and some of you guys have, we go to conventions, everywhere we go, we see guys dressed up as girls, girls dressed up as the guy characters. That's okay. That's okay. I don't judge people on what they dress up as. I don't care. You could just, look, I have male friends. They dress up as female characters. I don't care. I got female friends who dress up as male characters. I don't care. But it's just that what I've learned, and I'm pretty sure you guys have, is, like I said, cosplaying is who you are and who you love. You meet new people. You meet friends. You meet new people. You make friends. You get, you can have a rivalry, showdown, cosplay battle. Doesn't matter. Cosplay is who you are as a person, no matter what character it is. In this episode of My Dress Up Darling, I absolutely get everything about this show. And I'm pretty sure everyone has felt the same when watching this show. Even though this episode was kind of funny at times, you still learn a lot from this episode. So without further ado, I want to get right to it with My Dress Up Darling Season 2, Episode 3. Now, let's get it out the way. Last week, big twist. You could put on, there's a cosplay material where you could use as boobs. Funny thing, I really didn't think about that, cosplaying with the whole thing. See, this is why I like My Dress Up Darling. You can learn a lot. So Gojo's reaction last week was like, wait a minute, guys could have boobs too? And he took Kinigawa and Gojo to this cosplaying shop where there's boobs, where you could buy actual fake boobs as your cosplay. So if you're a guy or a girl and you want to dress up as the character per se, if you dress up as a female character who has a DE cup thing, you could buy the breast size, you put it on, and it's easy to put on. And when they put it on Gojo, I laughed. And Kinigawa just, there's not one bad thing I could say about Kinigawa. Not one! I can't think of one. She's everything that we are. She's like Himaru-chan from Umaru-chan. Himaru from Himaru-chan? She's that. I'm looking at Kinigawa and there's not one bad thing about her. She's sweet, she's funny, she's hyperactive, she loves anime, she loves everything we do. We do. So I'm looking at her and she's just grabbing on Gojo's fake boobs. And then Gojo's reaction, like all the other girls. When you watch anime, you got those other characters' reactions, you grab me. That's what it was with Gojo. And his reaction is just priceless. But you get to see how he tells them about, there's certain stores that you go to for all the items. And makeup and all that stuff. See, this is what I've learned. You learned that cosplaying, when it comes to shopping for materials and stuff, sometimes the store may not have it. You have to go to one specific store that you go to a lot just to get the right stuff. Now, next up, I like how, again, cosplay brings everybody in. And that guy is 20 years old. This cosplayer is 20 years old, and they're in high school. You see what I mean? Cosplay brings everyone together. We talk about anime a lot. Look at me. I'm in my 30s. I talk to teens and 20s and 30s, even above, about anime, because that's what we do. And I bring my hot takes everywhere I go just to make a stand. You see? That's why anime / cosplaying is the best thing for life. Okay, now let's get to it. So, when I brought that up is because you got these two other cosplayers who cosplay as this other guy that he cosplayed from a show, and they all took photos, and he admitted he's like, I'm a guy, so just so you know, I'm okay. Because you got to realize, not everybody don't realize that's a guy. It's rare to find someone like that and dress up as a guy becoming a girl cosplayer. That's why realistically that happens. Where he's like, can I take a photo with you? She looks so amazing. But, come out and say, I'm a guy. Just to prove it. Just to let you know. But everyone's okay with it. Especially the two cosplayers like, oh, you're a stan? Okay, let's take a photo together. And it was real nice. Now we got about his backstory. Okay. Let's get this backstory out the way. I'm not good with his name. But I like his story. Let me get this thing straight. First off, he learned makeup from his sister. Learned how to dress up, put on makeup. It sort of reminds me of Windbreaker. That guy in Windbreaker. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Tsubaki-san, I think so. Tsubasi, I'm not good with the name. But I'm only going by that. Anyway, we find out that he got picked on. He got picked on because, he's not the lovable guy, but he got picked on because he felt weak and all that stuff. But it's like, when he's in school, he's just a guy. By guy, I'm talking about like just a normal guy that everyone gets to pick on sometimes, like tease him all the time. No one don't even like him. But when he goes cosplaying, it's like the world is him. No matter what gender, no matter what it is, no matter if it's a guy dressing up as a girl, he loves cosplaying. He loves cosplaying so much that he brings attention to everybody. Cosplaying is fun. It's a worldwide thing to mingle, meet, have fun, talk about your shows and whatnot, character groups, meetups, etc. That's what it does. It's the best thing, and he gets that. And then this is where I almost want to slap that woman in the face. In his backstory, when he was in college, right, this girl comes in and say, why with this dress? Are you seeing someone with all these dresses? Are you seeing someone? And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then he goes out and say, oh, that's mine. I dress as a woman. I dress as a lady sometimes when I go to conventions and whatnot. And then this girl said, get rid of them. What? No, those are fighting words. Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Never let anybody tell you to throw your cosplay outfits away. No matter if you have to wear a dress for your cosplay or any other cosplaying outfit, don't let no one tell you get rid of your shit. Because that's your hobby. Don't let nobody tell you it's your hobby. And then this girl tells him, oh, get rid of him. I legit want to punch him I legit want to punch her in the face. I would whoop her ass. I would have whooped her, or I don't care. I'm supporting him. And so much so that I'm so proud of him, he dumped his girlfriend. Like, that right there is beauty, poetry, emotion. If your girl, I'll be honest with you guys. If you're in a relationship and this person that's been with you your whole life don't understand what you do for a living, like cosplay and all that shit, kick, and he or she tells you to throw their shit away, kick he or she out, screw them, do what you do. That's my 2 cents. But, it shows he got a lot of fight in him. I see a lot of fight in him. Kitagawa was crying, like, understanding that people just don't understand cosplaying. And Gojo stepped up telling him, that's not me. I like what you do. All that. And, it's nice. And then we got to see him without the makeup. Like, he's really young. Like, he's 20. He looks freaking young. Like, for real. Now, Kitagawa, okay. Let's, you know what? I got a hot take just by looking at the 3rd episode. I'm going to say it. Marin Kitagawa is hotter than Lucy Harfilia in Fairy Tail. Let me say this again. Lucy Harfilia is not the prettiest. Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling is the prettiest girl than Lucy Harfilia. Because, Marin Kitagawa, that scene, like, there's no stopping the model Marin. She's an excellent model. Like, you can't put a price on that. Now, do I believe she's best girl? One would argue. One would argue that. One would argue. Because, Rent a Girlfriend, Sumi's best girl. And I know that Kitagawa... Okay, look. If we're going by returning shows, if I'm being unbiased, because I like Rent a Girlfriend and Sumi's coming back, if I'm being unbiased, Marin Kitagawa is top 2. But if we're going by everything, new shows and returning shows, Kitagawa might be winning. Her modeling skills just showed you that she got it all. And then they decided to have a birthday party at the end. And it's funny because her birthday party is dedicated to her waifu. And the whole birthday party was dedicated to her waifu. She got the body pillow to back it up. I mean, I'm not surprised. But you could have seen it. Got the mask. Gojo's like so speechless inside the mask. But you see Kitagawa just praying, hugging, kissing the favorite waifu. Look, I'll be honest with you. I am so jealous of Kitagawa. Because one, I wish I had a room like that where it's just straight up Hinata Hyuga. And Hinata Hyuga is my waifu. Look at this. I don't know if you can see because of the light. But look. I got a whole shrine dedicated to Hinata freaking Hyuga. And even I don't have, like, a giant-ass shelf of Hinata. If I did, I would have got... Or wall scrolls of Hinata. Like, I only got, like, one wall scroll. But still, yo, the fact that she does this for... And the thing is, though, I don't, like... When I celebrate my waifu's birthday, I take photos and wallpapers and post it on X or Facebook or Twitter saying, happy birthday to the greatest waifu of all time, Hinata Hyuga, on her birthday because her birthday December 27th. She took it to a whole nother level. She takes it to a whole nother level. I can't beat her. I'm not like her. I can't do it. I'm pretty sure everyone has a room with just one character specifically and does birthdays. I can't do that with Kitagawa. She just did it. But yeah, that came out in a good way, celebrating a waifu's birthday. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all have done that, but I can't do that. I mean, like, damn, having everything just dedicated to one waifu and then take a birthday and then having a body, it's just too much for me. It's too much. But it was a funny thing to see. But overall, though, this episode was really, 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 really good. It just showed you that, despite the funniness at the end and all that stuff, it does show you that cosplaying is fun and it brings people out in the opening. It's more like the thing to express your feelings, express your gratitude, express everything you love about cosplaying. And it doesn't matter what gender you are. Cosplaying is fun, and if anybody deny it, kick them out. So, thank you for watching my review of this show. I look forward for next week's episode of it, and I'm sure you will.